Hey everyone, my name is Ami Schreiber, and I'm here to show you a really neat way to remember how to solve the probably most complicated part of the 3x3 Rubik's Cube, and that is getting the middle pieces. So as you see here, I have this existing Rubik's Cube where the one side is finished, and as you can see, these are correctly lined up, and now I'm ready to do the middles. Well, there's a lot of steps to kind of get this piece in here, but I've made it a lot easier by using a story method technique, where basically think of this as the house, right? And this is the little boy who needs to come home. His father is sleeping in his bed, and his older brother is sleeping in his bed. Now, the boy needs to come home, and the mother calls him. So what does the boy do? Does he come home? No, he goes in the opposite direction. He runs away. So now the mother calls the father to wake up. The father wakes up, and instead of running after the kid this way, he runs the opposite direction because he's not so bright. And then he goes back to sleep, and then the dad's head just floats away. Now, the older brother needs to get up because the father did not do a very good job. So he gets up, and then he calls the little brother back, and then he brings him home, and now he's in there. Let's see that again. So here's another example of where here's the kid, he needs to go home, he runs away, the father gets up, and then the father's head floats off, and then he goes back to sleep, right? And then the head floats away. Now the brother gets up, calls back the little brother, and then they both go home, and now that's in there. Let's see it again. Here you've got the little boy, he needs to go home, so he runs away. Father gets up, goes totally in the wrong direction, goes back to sleep, and then his head floats away. So now the brother needs to go get his younger brother, calls him back, and then they both go home. And now it's in here. So we've got one more to go, and same thing. Little boy needs to go home, but he doesn't. The father gets up, runs in the completely opposite direction that he's supposed to go, and then he goes back to sleep, and then his head floats away. And then the brother, the older brother, goes up, calls his younger brother back, and then they both go home. And now you've solved the second part of the Rubik's Cube. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching.